Good evening, everyone. My name is Sahil Hasija, and I'm a Power BI trainer. So, in this course, we will be introduced to Power BI and some of its basic as well as advanced functions, and how Power BI can be useful for your business in terms of providing you detailed data insights in the form of better visualizations and and through advanced computing, you can make strategic decisions. So this is the main panel of Power BI. First, we will be introducing to the main tabs, which are Home, Insert, Modeling, and View. In the first tab, you can import data from 150 sources. In the Insert tab, as you can see, you can add new visuals. You can create Power Automate scripts as well as Power Apps to send the client on an automated send the client reports on automated basis. So these are some of the key features of Power BI. If you want to make a relationship between data with another data, also you can do that through data modeling. If you want to merge the data or create a new column, that can also be done. So apart from introduction, Power BI is majorly divided into three important views. First is the report view, then is the table view, and then is the model view. Whatever report you see in the form of visuals, supposedly like these all KPIs, these comes under the report view. Now, when you import the data, that on the back end comes under the table view like this, and how these tables are related to each other, those relationships can be seen here in the model view. Now, if we start with the first page, this is a general page which shows for a manufacturing company how many orders were delivered on time and how many orders were confirmed, not confirmed, as well as after delivery they were closed. And each of the data is shown month-wise and client-wise. We can do multiple things in Power BI. Supposedly, if we create a slicer where we can show month-wise data. For example, if you will select for one particular month, it will automatically filter out the data for this months, as well as if you want any specific company data, you can also see that. So Power BI automatically computes the data and filter out for you as per the specifications. Now, what we will do is we will explore various visuals and how they are created. Now, Power BI, people usually see it as a reporting tool, but in depth, there is one language called DAX, which is the data analysis expressions. What people generally don't understand is that the backend computing or any sort of advanced logics we can write using DAX. But before understanding DAX, you need to first understand what is a measure and what is a column. DAX DAX can work on measures as well as columns, and these KPIs are usually created using that. Now, for example, if we see here the produced plant quantity current year. Now, here we will see that in this particular table, this is the particular KPI which is used. Now, if we see for the next one, that is the manufacturing insights. Now here, a certain DAX query is written to come to this particular output. For example, how many orders were delivered late, or what is the late percentage delivery. Now, if we want to write that on how many orders were received late, so we will use a divide function here. So first of all, we will compute to this one here. Always remember that you will be given data and you will be creating measures as well as columns. Now, how we will compute that? We will right click on this data and you will see here the option new column. That will create a calculated column. This is how a DAX query looks like. You need to click on right column and write the a function name or whatever KPI you want to show, and divide that by bracket the table name and the KPI and comma and the second parameter from which KPI you want to divide this, and close it. It will create a calculated column at the back end. Please note that the output is received as the same, whether you create a measure or you create a calculated column. However, the main difference is that a measure is a summary, whereas a calculated column works on the back end. Now, for example, if we go to the next KPI, we want to see that how much was the percentage change in cost. So what we will do is we will create a particular measure here that out of the cost which we incurred previous year versus the cost which was incurred currently and in actual, how much difference is there? So we can see that there is an increase of 36%. One thing that is very good about Power BI is that you can customize the visuals as per your requirement, and you need to decide that for which KPI, which visual would be more suitable. And the computing part and the data analysis part, everything is done by Power BI. So this is a brief introduction, and there are various functions like sum, divide, and I can introduce you to that also. So for example, if we see that how we are able to compute this part, let's say we selected for good quality, good quantity. Now, in this good quantity, we are given a particular column, but we right click over here and the same data gets converted to a particular measure, and we sum the total of that particular KPI to show that in the card visual, just like this. Apart from that, there are various advanced functions like Power Apps, Power Automate, and like drill through. So, for example, if we right click over here, sorry, I guess the drill through is not enabled for this particular visual. Yes. So these are some of the KPIs which we can figure out, and that is all. Thank you.